Good morning. I am Tracy Spence with your newscast. This newscast is brought to you courtesy of BioLife Energy Systems. Come join, we live in. Call them at 800-875-5433. USA Credit Repair, the key to beautiful credit. You may call them at 800-786-1330. Cruising with the case handler, a show on personal injury and immigration, weekdays 9:30 a.m. on Saturdays 7 p.m. and 12 noon on Sundays. And the Supreme Power Homes, call them at 800-493-9002. Now for the news and details. The government of Jamaica has banned all flights coming into the island from the United Kingdom for a 2-week period following news that a new and potentially more infectious variant of the COVID-19 is spreading through the British population. In a statement Monday afternoon, the government said the ban would be effective immediately and end on January 4, 2021. However, flights coming into the country over the next 24 hours and outbound flights to the United Kingdom will be allowed up to midnight Tuesday, December 22nd. Jamaica is expecting 3 flights from the UK over the next 24 hours, one of which is already en route. However, passengers on board those flights will be subjected to a minimum of 48 hours state quarantine and PCR testing. Passengers who test negative will be fitted with armbands for monitoring and released to complete their 14-day quarantine at home, while those found to be positive will be isolated in state facilities until recovered. Jamaica's Ministry of Tourism has said the 2-week ban on flights from the United Kingdom is a big blow to the local industry. Delano Seabright, senior strategist at the Tourism Ministry, on Monday afternoon told reporters that about 6,000 passengers will be affected. Mr. Seabright noted that the ban comes at a time when Jamaica was ramping up travel between Jamaica and the United Kingdom. He said the travelers, not just tourists, but also Jamaicans living in the United Kingdom, had been taking advantage of the additional airlift capacity and traveling to the island for the holidays. The latest development could impact the ministry's projection of a 40% increase in arrivals over the winter tourist season when compared to the preceding period of massive downturn. Meanwhile, Jamaica has signed a memorandum of understanding with the Republic of Kenya for the reciprocal recognition of standards of training certification and watchkeeping (STCW) certificates for seafarers by nationals. The undertaking is for the recognition and endorsement of certificates under Regulation I-10 of the International Convention of STCW for Seafarers 1978. During the virtual signing ceremony last week, Director General of the Maritime Authority of Jamaica (MAJ), Rear Admiral Peter Brady, said the MAJ and by extension the Government of Jamaica are proud to be a co-signatory of the agreement. He added that the degree of importance that has been placed on the undertaking is grounded in the fact that the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic did not deter both countries from executing the undertaking. In sports, a member of Cricket West Indies Medical Advisory Committee, Dr. Ashakai Mansingh, has backed the travel and COVID-19 quarantine protocols put in place for the upcoming Bangladesh tour and believes players will not be placed at any unnecessary risk while on international duty. The Caribbean side are set to arrive in Bangladesh on January 10 for 3 one-day internationals and 2 tests on a series that runs until February 15, their 3rd tour amid the ongoing global pandemic. On this Sunday, Bangladesh recorded 1,153 new COVID-19 cases to surpass the half-billion infection mark to 500,713. There were also 38 new deaths, taking the toll to 7,280. But Dr. Mansingh, who toured Bangladesh as part of an inspection team ahead of the tour, also warned that while the biosecure bubble would keep players isolated from the general population, the bubble required everybody playing their part. And that is it for the news. This newscast came to you courtesy of BioLife Energy Systems. Come join, we live in. Call them at 800-875-5433. USA Credit Repair, the key to beautiful credit. You may call them at 800-786-1330. Cruising with the Case Handler, a show on personal injury and immigration, weekdays 9:30 a.m. on Saturdays 7 p.m. and 12 noon on Sundays. And the Supreme Power Homes, call them at 800-493-9002. On behalf of the news and the production team, I am Tracy Spence. To have a good morning.